Hey everybody, welcome to day 3 of week 1. Today we are going to just need our light and heavy weights once again, and we're going to be using one of the exercises and using a time period instead of an amount of reps. So if you have a stopwatch or you have your phone, you can just set your timer on it and use that. So that's the only other piece of equipment that you're going to need today besides your weights. All right. So we're going to start with a goblet wide to narrow squat. Then we're going to go into a single arm clean and press. Then we're going to go into a weighted front lunge. And then at the very end, your leg pulses with your plank with your leg pulses. Okay, so that's where you're going to need your time for that. Okay, so to start, we're going to have our one heavy weight, or if you need to make your weights heavier, to use 2 dumbbells. Go ahead and do that. So I'm going to show you 2 ways to do this, okay? I'm going to show you how to do it if you have a heavy weight, and if you don't, how you can step it up, okay? So we're going to go from here, wide to narrow squat. So then you're going to go out so that you're more in like a plie position, and you're going to squat wide so that when you're coming on the way up, you're squeezing your butt cheeks together, so that you get really good activation in your abductors, okay? So it's that outer butt muscle. Then narrow squat, so your feet are going to be narrower. Then you're going to go out to wide again, okay? Squeeze to narrow. Now, if you want to make this harder because you have a lighter weight, you can hold your weight like this, and you can go from narrow, you can add a jump and go to wide. Narrow, jump, wide. Okay, so that's a good way to step up this exercise. And if you have a dumbbell, same thing, holding it like this or like this, whatever works for you. Okay, then we're going to go to a single arm clean and press. So I'll show you how to do it with both your dumbbell and your kettlebell. You're going to start in a kind of like a feet shoulder width apart, kind of like a squat position. You're going to drop here so that this is about mid shin. You're going to pull up to here and press. So down, pull up to your shoulder, press. So I like to use a nice and heavy weight for this, as it'll be easier to do this shoulder press on one side than it will be to do 2. So like if you use a 10 pounds usually to do regular shoulder presses, you might be able to do a 15, okay? If you have a kettlebell, you're going to pull up, flip, press, pull up, press. Make sure if you have a kettlebell, you're holding it nice and close. I always say perpendicular off the collarbone, okay? Press. And then you're going to switch to the other side and make sure you do that side as well. Okay, then we're going to go into weighted front lunge. If you have 2 dumbbells, you can hold them like this, and you're just going to do one side and then the other. Okay, this one. And if you have a kettlebell, you can hold it on one side, okay, and just do one side this way. Then when you do your other side, go and put it on this side. All right. For our last exercise of this circuit, we're going to do our leg pulses. So like I said, make sure you have your timer. We set for 40 seconds or 30 if you're not sure that you can do 40. And you're going to just switch your leg pulses halfway. So 15, 20 seconds, you're going to switch. Okay, so you're going to get into your plank position, holding nice and strong. Then you're just going to lift your leg and do pulses for 15, 20 seconds. Then you're going to switch to the other leg. And you're going to kind of squeeze your glute muscle. Make sure you breathe. And you're going to do those pulses till you get to the end of your 30 or 40 seconds. All right. If you need any modifications for any of these exercises, please make sure that you let me know. All right. See you in day 4.